How to grow eggplant. Egggrowplants.org, also known as Guinea squash. So this shrub, it's perennial evergreen, but in the cold region, usually it's die over the winter, so people grow it as an annual plant. Except this, it can grow in a variety of climate, can be Mediterranean, subtropical, tropical, desert or temperate climate. In growing hardiness as perennial, it's 10B plus, but might die over the winter. Usually from 11 uh, can grow as perennial for freely without any problem, and can grow as an annual plant in hardiness zone from 2 plus. Flower color can be purple or pink. If you would like to purchase it, there is a link below, link in the right top side, and if you purchase it, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe. So you have fruits in variety of colors, can be white, yellow, and purple black. Usually need to, in order to harvest it, you need to pick it unripe before it's fully grown. And this is important because after this it just become bitter and not really edible. So how to grow it? So require warm weather, ground full of nutrient. It's mean, let's say that you grow it twice a year at least. Add some organic matter, fertilize it in a cold climate twice a year, in a hot climate at least 3 times a year. A small amount, but better to put some fertilizer. Some cultivars need to trellising it on something because the fruit are heavy and they grow mostly not as a shrub, mostly as a vine. You can start to grow it by plant, seedlings, seeds, or just cutting. If you choose to grow it by cutting, you can put it in the water. This is one option. Every few days to switch the soil and keep high humidity. If you grow it in a soil cutting, you can start by using peat soil or perlite or vermiculite, something that will be light, that will keep them moist. Also, better to use growth hormone, but possible without it. Of course, the best season will be in the spring, if it's cold area, and you grow it. Also, put it indoor will be better, and don't forget high humidity. It's really important. It's not must to start by cutting or just to buy a plant, but it will ensure what you are gonna get, which cultivar, and sometimes it's important. There is cultivars that, in my opinion, are much better than the others. Planting season will be spring as an annual, from hardiness zone from 2 to 10B. Spring to the summer in hardiness zone of 10B as perennial. Spring to the autumn in a hardiness zone of 11, and all the year will be in hardiness zone of 12 plus. Major pests are aphids, leaf miners, slugs, and mealybugs. Pruning season will be at the end of the winter, beginning of the spring. In cold area, will be in the spring. Usually pruning is just for design and to just cut weak branches or dead one. The height of the plant will be from 50 to 1 meter, but can be bigger, depends the cultivar. Can be even arrive to 2 meters. So it's been 20 to 40, this is the usual, but some cultivars arrive to 80 inches. Growth speed will be between medium to fast growing, depends the cultivar and depends the condition, of course. Water requirement will be from average to big amount of water, and will grow the best in full sun, possible a little bit less, but need a lot of sun. It's possible to grow it in a container. Again, usually for small cultivars 10 liter will be enough. It's been 2.5 gallons. For bigger, even 30 liters, so it's quite of big. It's been 8 gallons. Of course, it depends the cultivar, and it's in order to keep it the soil drained. Make some holes in the bottom of the pot, If you grow it as perennial, better to switch the soil every few years, and even consider just to take a new cutting and replant them if you see that the plant not bear enough fruits. This is for general, not just in the containers. You can use potting mix or peat soil with perlite or vermiculite. Blooming season will be from the spring to the autumn, and in the tropical or even in hardiness zone of 11 can be all the year. It starts to bloom after 30 to 50 days from planting. Fruit harvest season can start from 60 to 120 days from sowing. Can be in the summer, autumn, and in hot climates can be even all the year. Usually the pest for the fruits will be worms or birds, and you can eat the fruits fresh. I highly not recommend. Make it cooked, sauce, and paste. There is kind of paste from eggplants that is lovely. So how to grow it? How much time it will take to grow it from seeds? As I said before, usually between 60 days to 100 days, depends the cultivars. When you grow it from seeds, better to keep the seeds before in cool and dry location. Better to sow it in the end of the winter after in hot climate. After the last frost in the spring in the colder climate, and possible in hardiness zone for 11 plus even all the year, but will be better in the spring. Planting spacing will be from 20 on 40 centimeters, so it's been like 8 to on 60 inches. And the depth of the sowing will be from 5 millimeter until 10 millimeter. It's mean 0.25 to 0.5 inch. A condition for germination will be full sun, temperature between 20 to 25 Fahrenheit. It's mean 68 to 77 Fahrenheit. The first one was 20 to 25 Celsius, as I can be mistaken. And this is will be the best temperature, but of course it can be more wide temperatures and it can germinate. It usually takes between 2 to 3 weeks in order to germinate. And the condition for the seedling, this is important, above 20 degree. A lot of time you have few days that are hot, so you sow it, and after this arrive like 10 degree, that it's been 50 Fahrenheit, so it might die. So if yes, just protect it, but usually under don't let it go under 20, that it's been 68 Fahrenheit. Except this, you can start to grow it by cutting, as I said, and this plant, it's not very hard to grow, it's quite of easy, and it doesn't require much. Except this, you can always grow different kind of cultivars. There is different kind of colors, different kind of flavors, so you should consider to grow something that you cannot buy in the market, because this is much better than to grow just simple eggplants that you can find everywhere. So consider to grow it. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course, purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy, and come visit us again.